Your voice, your opinion, your community. Fact TV, free speech protected.
Keene tumblers! Please, for the last time, go backstage and get ready. You're going to open the show. Sorry, folks. Take your seats. Move along now, move along. Take your... Oh, just sit anywhere. You all know me, Woodrow Woodman, theater manager. I'm pleased to be presenting the final show of Charles Henry's Family Theater. I, Woodrow Woodman, could not be prouder or more honored to host the final curtain of Charles Henry's Family Traveling Show. Unfortunately, the patriarch of the tribe has of yet not arrived. However, I'm sure he will come through the door momentarily. Excuse me just a moment. Oh boy. Not quite the show I had anticipated. You all remember my daughter, Willa here? Okay. Sorry folks. Whichever of you are paying for this evening's entertainment with livestock, you know who you are. We cannot leave them in the lobby. I will try to find a place for them until after the show. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, the Keene Tumblers!
Eldest son and musician, as you may remember from the last time we had the honor of playing your beautiful Oddfellows Lodge. As Dad always says, you won't be ashamed you brought your family. You will never hear an off-color word. Even though tonight is our last show together. Oh, I'm married to Ella here, our lovely character lady. Travelers, we bring our show through wind and rain, through heat and snow. The weather's never stopped us, no. We come to entertain you.
We had to adjust the lyrics a little bit for tonight's performance. We never started the show without Daddy, you know. So, I'm Grace, the youngest. Daddy calls me Baby Grace, but actually let's sing Grace and Honey.
just arrived. I believe he had a small mishap with his horse and wagon, but all is well. Here he is, the one and only Charles Henry!
Hello. Greetings, my dear, dear friends. Woody.
Whoa.
Well, looks like there may be a roasted chicken dinner in my future.
Oh, Charlie!
There you go, friend. I am so glad to be back in beautiful Saxtons River. So many familiar faces. So very sorry to be late. Unavoidable circumstances. Well, I suppose if that horse hadn't been spooked by that squirrel and run me 4 miles past my destination, my late arrival could have been avoided. But you know, it is interesting. I am not fond of horses. Oh, I've painted a number of them. They are beautiful creatures, but they have got me in a fair share of trouble. Well, I see. They started without me. Well, the show must go on, so says Mr. Woodrow Woodnot. Isn't that so, Woodnot? Hey, Woody! Isn't that what you always say?
What's that, Charlie?
You know, folks, you might want to cross Woodrow Woodnot, but
I would not!
he's such a good sport. Well, friends, how long has it been? A couple of years anyway. Hasn't my family grown? Oh, it is amazing to me to think this is our last show, our final curtain. Whoa, Nelly! Not so sure I like the sound of that. You know, that's show fogies for end of the road. 25 years we've been traveling. It's been a long road, a lot of miles. All of them in New York State and New England, most of them right here in Vermont. Never seen an Aegean Isle or the Mayans of their leaves. Never seen a castle nestled in the Arden tree. But I can take you anywhere your heart desires to go. Just sit back, relax, and join me for Charles Henry's final show. Did you know I was born in Guilford? I was. I still go there every year for a visit, and I do another painting. Now, my family moved to Massachusetts pretty quick after the monumental event of my birth. Want to know how all this got started? Well, I suppose it had to do with falling out of that tree when I was 8 years old. Busted my leg pretty bad. Laid up for almost a whole year. An 8-year-old boy with nothing to do for a year. Well, there were soldiers drilling outside my window. Yeah, boys getting ready to go off and fight for the Union. Do you have any veterans in the audience tonight? Well, we salute you. And now there is war in Europe. I had hoped they might keep that fight amongst themselves, but after the tragic event a few weeks ago, Lusitania, God rest all those souls. Well, I just got a feeling in my bones. Not even our peace-loving President Wilson can avoid the inevitable. You know, if I were a young man, or even just a younger man, I am sorry. Back where this started, the painting. Well, laid up with nothing to do for a year. One day I picked up a pencil and paper and started drawing those words. My life as an artist began. can take you anywhere, no places too extreme. Pots of paints, a brush, a curtain, and you will travel on my dream. Darkness and daylight mixing with colors. Darkness and daylight color the view. Shadows and moonbeams, contours and light streams. In darkness and daylight, I'll paint it for you. My journey has been mystifying. How can it be true? I've never left New England, but I've brought the world to you. That was the title of my first play, Darkness and Daylight, Retribution at last, everyone happy, like passing from blackest darkness to the most glorious daylight. The curtain. But I get ahead of myself. Let me see. Maddie. I met Maddie, mother, in the dramatic club in Greenfield, where I went to high school. She was a beauty. Played the piano. Her father was a doctor. I guess I was a few steps down the societal ladder from her illustrious bunch. But I must have been somewhat compelling, because she hopped on that ladder, climbed down several rungs, and married me.
Charlie.
She doesn't travel anymore.
Charles! Everything is just about ready for you.
Oh, Maddie.
I'm so excited. I have canned every vegetable and fruit in sight.
My dear Maddie girl, you may be ready, but I'm not. I'm gonna miss this, the children, the painting. Can't we wait just a little bit longer? I know you say I have to let go, but this is my life, Maddie. My life. I'm a performer. I'm a vaudevillian.
Come be with me in Virgins, Charlie. Come hold me close in the night. The stars will spark new dreams, my love. New stories are in sight. The roads will weave together with all their tangled ends. You'll finish the canvas of your life, Charlie, with me, love, in Virgins.
I will, Maddie. I'll settle down. I'll run to Opera House in Virgins, but Maddie. Oh dear, I need to sit down. I need a drink.
Daddy, honey, come on, Daddy, remember this? Painted puppies in the snow, red and green and yellow, frolic, frolic to and fro, please catch them.
Oh, Gracie. You know my youngest, Grace.
Let's do the painted puppies, Daddy, once more, for old time's sake.
You know, that is a funny story, Grace. Fits right in with the spooky horse I had tonight, thanks to the generosity of Lovell's livery in beautiful Bellows Falls.
Once, when I was 9 years old, we played Shelburne and Charlotte, Vermont, of course.
Yeah, and Grace had the whooping cough. Well, a kind lady named Jeanette had
Jeannie.
this great I dream of Jeannie with the light
Daddy,
brown hair,
Daddy, let's stick to the
born
story.
on a... So, Jeannie gave Gracie a puppy named Topsy to keep her company during her convalescence.
But Topsy wasn't a puppy.
She was a mother-to-be is what she was, and she proceeded to give birth to 11 puppies. But we still had to travel.
And I wouldn't let Papa give them away.
No, that would never do. Oh, sweet Grace. How can I let you go?
It is time, Papa. Now, stick to the story, for old time's sake. Now, Papa paints his scenery with colors he mixes himself, mixing the powder with the hot glue so it sticks to the canvas.
You know where that glue comes from, don't you?
Daddy.
No, this is interesting information. My glue is made from the hooves of horses. Really.
So, on this trip, we had Daddy's basket of colors and the puppies all in one box.
Now, what was that horse's name?
Spencer.
Should have been Spooky. Did I mention it was wintertime? Traveling from Williamstown by sleigh, loaded to the gills with puppies in my paint box.
I'm not exactly certain what happened, but
Now, this is another chapter in my history with
Spencer
horses.
got spooked and the sleigh tipped.
No squirrel that time. But anyway, I wrote this number for Grace for her 10th birthday.
Let's do it, Papa. Once more.
For old time's sake. Paint puppies in the snow, red and green and yellow. Frolic, frolic, to and fro. Please catch them. Balls of rainbow puppy hair in the snow and in the air. Colors, colors everywhere. Please catch them.
Once I had the sweetest pup, and Topsy was her name. She surprised us all when a mother she became. On the road we had to go, so puppies packed her travel. All were unaware of how our travel would unravel. In the box with Papa's paints, the safest place we found. Topsy and her pups with the paints were safe and sound. The road was icy and the path was steep and curvy. We were tipped and thrown and all went swervy, topsy-turvy.
It took almost 1 whole hour to catch that rainbow glitter. But once they tuckered out, then we caught them every critter.
On the road we looked behind to where they had been prancing. The snow looked like the northern lights where puppies had been dancing. You can't catch a star, that much I know.
You can't catch a cloud or a moonbeam's glow. And you can't catch a painted puppy in the snow. Painted puppies in the snow, red and green and yellow. Frolic, frolic, to and fro. Please catch them. All the rainbow puppy hair in the snow and in the air. Colors, colors everywhere. Please catch them. Go to go.
It's time. Please. Catch them.
Did you folks know that Gracie here, she played little Eva in our production of Uncle Tom's Cabin when she was 3 years old? My baby Grace.
I'm not a baby anymore, Daddy. I'm 19 and I'm going to be married.
We'll see about that. Grace! Where did time go? My sweet girl. My baby Grace.
Is not a baby anymore.
She is my youngest.
And mine. I had to let go of 3 little babies, Charles.
Oh, I know, my love. I think about the 3 that we lost. Oh, Maddie.
But we have 4 wonderful grown children, Charles. It's time to let go.
But why do I have to let go?
Oh, Gracie has a future waiting for her.
What of my future, Maddie?
Your future, my love, will be bigger than your past. Come be with me in Virgins, Charlie. Come hold me close in the night. The stars will spark new dreams, my love.
be some agitation about waiting so long in their costumes. What would not? Well, there's some urgency to proceed as they can't get back into the costumes once they've gotten out of them. And there's some worry about the need for the necessary. So could we just proceed with the ladies from Miss Fiona's Academy of Fine Arts, Music and Dance?
Of course, whatever is needed, Woody. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Fiona and the dandy dancers from Fine Fiona's fantastic Music and Dance Academy.
Thank you, Mr. Henry. My dancers and I shall perform for you the Hungarian Butterfly Ballet. Mr. Jim.
Before our eyes. If you were wise, you bought a raffle ticket in the lobby before you came in. Near the end of the show, we will draw the lucky number from the A basket. And whoever has a winning ticket will win their very own Charles Henry in the lobby after the show.
Thank you, Woody. Folks, we have known Woody for so many years, and all of you know him as well. When I first met Mr. Woodnot, oh, you all know, Mr. Woodnot's first name is Woodrow. We all call him Woody, of course. When I first met Mr. Woodnot, Woody, I was so taken by his name that I wrote a skit for our show. Do you remember that, Willa?
That's right. You were Will So, and I was Woodnot.
Well, good evening, Mr. Woodnot.
Pleased to see you, Mr. Will So.
Say, whenever we go out together, somebody always pushes you around. Why, I believe you would let a toddler push you around. What's the matter with you?
But nothing's the matter with me. I would not.
No need for shouting. I know who you are. You say you won't, but you will so.
Hey, you're Will So, and I would not.
You will so. And a dime says that if we go out together right now, you'll get pushed around by a snotty 2-year-old.
Will do.
Will do?
I bet you would not.
No, Willa, I would not. But I will do it just to prove Mr. Will So wrong. the old neighborhood, brightening with smile, going the extra mile. Just a couple of tunes, a couple of silly old fools, a couple of fellas from the odd fellow's wall. Silly old fools, a couple of fellas from the odd fellow's Oh, those were good times, Charlie.
Oh, yes, yes, indeed.
Well, all good things come. Right. Well, on with the show, right?
Yes. There is an end to everything. Good things as well. Mr. Woodnot is quite literary. I believe that saying is attributed to Chaucer. I honor the classics all the time. I have painted so many classic scenes of such beauty that they could not possibly exist in nature. And horses, of course, the horses. But, my dear friends, as Woody says, there is an end to everything. Good things as well. Unfortunately true.
I will tell you the beginning, and if it please your ladyships, you may see the end. For the best is yet to do.
Maggie! You think Shakespeare outdoes Chaucer?
In this circumstance, in our circumstance, I do. How many plays by Chaucer have you performed?
Touché.
Mr. Henry, Miss Fiona's singers are ready. To sing? On stage?
What is it?
Miss Fiona's singers are next.
Already? Oh boy! Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Fiona and the scintillating singers from her fantastic
Academy of Fine Arts, Music, and Dance. A G chord is good.
As guiding his plow in the corn rows, the grass and the weeds to destroy. What
should flowers be that bloom so bright, so fragrantly? These little birds so blithe and free, when 100 years have rolled, where will these little children be when 100 years have rolled? And now our happy, glad, and free, that fondly now we've rolled. When 100 years have rolled, when 100 years have rolled, oh, where will be the things I love when 100 years have rolled? Merrily sing our happy evening song, cheerily melt the joyful notes of love. Sing heartily join our cheerful happy throng. Sing merrily sing, merrily, merrily sing.
Thank you, thank you. That was wonderful. Miss Fiona, you have done it again.
The playbills are up all around town here in Virgins.
What? Maddie,
I'm still here, Charles.
playbills are up.
Oh, yes. The City Theater presents A Battle of Wits by Charles Henry. It is very exciting, Charles. It is a good play.
Oh, the best I've done. Come on, let's do a bit of it for the folks
Oh,
here.
no, Charles, I haven't performed in years.
Oh, please, Maddie, you know every word.
No, I won't do it.
I'll set the scene. A Battle of Wits, my latest play, timed just now as hostilities are breaking out in Europe. Our cast includes a married man, Asro Shumway, and wife, Serini.
Charles, you are making me angry.
American Yankees, to be specific, caught on holiday in Germany and warned that they must return immediately as war has been declared.
You know that I am not actually here.
Oh, I know. It's my hallucination.
Oh, all right.
Now what do you suppose has happened, Asro?
Oh, you will soon find out that there has enough happened, all right.
But what do you mean?
I mean, there is going to be the devil to pay in this part of the world, and we are short of brimstone.
I would like to know what you are driving at, Asro Shumway.
There is going to be the darndest shooting and killing picnic coming off mighty soon you ever dreamed of, and we are going to be in it. Fighting, slaughtering, burning, ravishing. Oh, this trip abroad of yourn is going to wind up splendid. I hope you are satisfied. Now, we are in for this massacre.
Is there any real danger?
Danger! A keg of nitroglycerine under our bed is like busting a paper bag compared to what we are liable to be up against.
I don't believe a word you say. You are just trying to scare me so that we will have to cut this trip short. But you don't fool me. I am going to see something of this world, and if you had the least bit of gumption, you wouldn't sit around moaning from morning till night. Don't you want to know anything or be anything? With all the money you have got, you feel lost out of your own dooryard.
Take a man at my time of life out of a comfortable home. Make him go traipsing around the earth, starts and all prinked up morning till night. I'll bet that corn on that middle toe joint would weigh a pound if I could just dig it out whole.
Good Lord, I hope you ain't going to take your boots off right here.
That is exactly what I'm going to do if my life is spared another minute.
But you will be arrested.
I hope I will be. I believe it would seem good to be hung.
Now, Asro, I know if he was to tell the truth, that you would say that you have seen a lot worth seeing. Think of the old ruins.
I can see tumble-down chimneys and old cellar holes at home.
But what of the wonderful cathedrals and monuments and churches? The great Eiffel Tower in Paris.
The New York meeting house makes these foreign things look like log cabins. And when you talk about this big Paris tower, well, that is nothing but an overgrown windmill. The Washington Monument has got it skun a mile.
But what about the ancient tombs of noted rulers and great men? Napoleon Bonaparte's grave!
I ain't interested. I have seen so many dead kings and emperors that I feel like an undertaker. The only thing I've seen worth a while around here is there is a darn lot of pretty girls in this country.
Azro Shumway!
No, I didn't put them here, but they are here just the same, and they are good lookers. You know it as well as I do, and that is what makes you mad. What's the matter, Doc? You look all tore out.
Don't I beg do or say anything to arouse suspicion. I fear you don't realize the danger we're in. Dad.
What did you say? What, Maddie?
It is time for the military number, Dad.
Has the bombing begun?
No, Dad. Our military number.
Oh, Percy, Arthur. I was just remembering a battle of wits. Yes, remembering and sharing a scene with the audience of my latest play. Well, I see you boys are ready. Well, take it away, boys.
Hit it, Fiona. I wanna play my ukulele in the army. I wanna strum my way through every field and stream. Some may say that I'm a cook to be marching with my yoke, but to do his part is every good man's dream.
I wanna play my concertina in the Navy. I wanna tinkle on my keys across the waves. In music there is might, it gives the will to fight. We will send the German U-boats to their graves. I wanna play my in the fire spot. I wanna those soaring high notes in the sky. With every trumpet call, their airplanes will fall, and the song of freedom on our wings will fly. Lady Liberty, hold your lantern high. A gift from France, and now a chance to support the lady and our ally.
I wanna play my big brass tuba in the army. I wanna oompa, oompa, oompa night and day. With the enemy in sight, I will blast them into flight. When they hear my tuba, they will run away.
I wanna play my sweet viola in the Navy. Out of every tune the memories will pour. With a teardrop in the eye, every heart will heave a sigh, but we'll all remember what we're fighting for. I wanna play my tiny tutor in the air squad. I wanna trill and flutter as the gunners shoot. As we bomb Germany, I will accompany with a thrilling, trilling solo on my flute. Lady Liberty, hold your lantern high. A gift from France, and now a chance to support the lady and our ally. Lady Liberty, hold your lantern high. A gift from France, and now a chance to support the lady and our ally.
I am Lady Liberty. Enlightening the world, I commemorate your Declaration of Independence. The shackles of slavery lie broken at my feet. Today, my country battles a mighty enemy, and America must not forget that the first page of her history was written with a little of the blood of France.
I wanna play my ukulele.
We realize with men who have no obligation to fight.
I wanna play my concertina.
They risk their lives in defense of a cause that they hold dear.
I wanna play my shiny trumpet.
And in the presence of true heroism.
did all that come from?
Well, you boys never give me anything fun to do, so...
You know it's not all up to me. You know my father writes these shows.
Doesn't matter, after tonight, it's over anyway.
That's wonderful! Oh, it is wonderful, Ella. You make a very convincing Lady Liberty. But we should be clear. We're not at war. Well, not as yet.
Right, we talk a good game, but what have any of us actually done?
Percy!
No, I'm serious.
Son, what is to be done? President Wilson is determined to keep us out of this.
And yet hundreds of men are volunteering every day. Recruits from Yale, Princeton, Harvard. I've made up my mind. I'm going.
Percy, really? You're going? Well, maybe I could possibly.
Not on your life, Buster.
But Percy, what is your reason? You must have a reason. As I say in a battle of wits, don't you ever want to know what you're fighting for? Yeah, we can fight, and we do if we have to, but we generally know what it's all about. Some argument between a Chinese ambassador and some...
But if someone slaps Uncle Samuel real hard in the jaw, you'll find quite a bit of patriotism and love of country pop up in his family right away. You wrote that, Dad. I can give you a reason. Save this from the newspaper article last week. In Ship's nursery, Alfred Vanderbilt, one of the world's richest men, and playwright Carl Frohman tied life jackets to wicker Moses baskets holding infants in an attempt to save them from going down with the ship. The rising water carried the baskets off the ship, but none survived the turbulence created as the ship sank to the bottom. The sea also claimed Vanderbilt and Frohman. The nation is sad as can be. A message came over the sea. 1,000 or more who sailed from our shore have gone to eternity. The Statue of Liberty high must now have a tear in her eye. I think it's a shame someone is to blame, yet all we can do is just sigh. Some of us lost a true sweetheart. Some of us lost a dear dad. Some lost their mothers, sisters, and brothers. Some lost the best friends they had. This time they were stopping this warfare. If women and children lost drowned, many hearts went to sleep in the deep. When the lucid tale ends,
When I was that 8-year-old boy with a broken leg, I watched those soldiers out my window for hours. I drew them over and over. In my mind, I was them. And I swore when I was a man, when the next war came, Percy, I'm tempted to join you.
You, Dad?
Tempted? You talk about war like it's some kind of rich, fluffy dessert.
Ella, I swear!
well, I'm not tempted. I'm going.
Percy, if you're going, I want to go with you. I do. If you're really going to France,
Arthur, what are you talking about? We have 2 young daughters at home.
Lots of soldiers have families.
We have a plan.
You have a plan.
You have a job in Bristol as a band leader.
And I have a job to do right now. And so do you. Who wears the pants in this family? Sweetheart, I'm asking you. Who makes the plan? Who is the man? Who is the fella who you look up to? I hold them up with suspenders. Tuck my shorts into them too. Who wears the pants in this family? Darling, last time I checked, I do. I'm the leader of a band I'm respected. But at home I am abused and neglected. From the way I am browbeaten, you think I have been cheated?
I wouldn't care, but you never dare.
Honey, who wears the pants in this family? 'Cause the last time I checked, I do.
Well, obviously, as I stand here with my exceedingly feminine legs wrapped in red and white striped tights, I think it's abundantly clear for anyone with eyes to see that we wear the pants in this family. Baby, it's obviously you. I wear the tights, I pick the fights. I'm the delight you had best kowtow to. Never been shy or dim your ring. You know my temperance sides. You wear the pants in this family, but darling, I've still got my rights.
Dear, you gotta let a man make decisions. Honey, give a guy some room to take a chance.
All right, you wear the pants in this family, but you're not wearing them. You're not wearing them. You're not wearing them. Rats.
Why does every conversation in this family turn into a musical number?
Friends, you are learning a great deal about that Henry family tonight. More, perhaps, than we had intended to share. What in the world is next? This is turning into a real nail-biter, isn't it? Who needs a damsel tied to the railroad tracks? Well, getting back to my painting du jour, you've all paid your money, and you've got to have a prize.
Don't you worry, Flo.
I'm not worried.
I'm not going anywhere.
I know, Jim. I know.
Well, at least you two seem to have your senses intact.
Times are changing, that's for sure.
But it's all coming to an end, Jim.
No, Daddy, it's just the beginning. You're going to meet Mama in Virgins. There's a whole new life waiting for you.
And your play. It will be a great success.
But the family, Jim, all broken up. The end.
The family doesn't end, Daddy.
Oh, don't listen to me. Just go sing your song, Florence. It's next, isn't it?
I'm going to do a new song, Daddy. Listen carefully. I'm a woman suffragette. I don't play games that hard to get. I mind my own business affairs. I need no one minister to help me climb the stairs.
I came in for a kiss, but I didn't get one.
Independent and you know, I'm myself alone. I don't need no Tom or Dick or Harry. But years of his
been quite some time now.
We didn't want to mess up the act. I'm supposed to be the lovely, eligible girl, but there's more.
More?
Justice of the peace we sought illegally, we tied the knot and secretly met in the night. We hid our fond arrangements and kept our marriage out of sight. As marriages all tend to go, the consequences soon will show its progress we cannot conceal. The good news cannot wait, and so it's time for the reveal. I married the piano man, he's quite the player. We're gonna have a son named Dan.
Or a daughter named Anne.
You gonna have a baby?
Yes, this player's answered prayer.
You said a big economies.
Teach her how to tickle the ivories.
And I married the piano, piano, piano. Yes, I married the piano
She married the piano man. He is quite the player.
She could have had the grocer's stand. No real catch, that one.
Are the towns my mayor?
That one either.
But the way you tickle me ivories makes me go wobbly in the knees.
So she married the piano, piano, piano.
I married the piano.
Next one, box around their flags, or just keep the puppies around in the box. Percy may go off to fight in France. Plus, Jim and Florence are married and they're gonna have a baby. Which makes me especially happy because I won't be the baby anymore. And finally, very, very soon, I'm going to be a bride. Though I'm not entirely certain who the lucky groom will be, but he'll be so...
Whoa! Hold your horses. Just a darn minute there. You mean there's a chance you might not get married and leave your poor old father all alone? Well, as long as I have anything to say about
Not
anything
in this
around...
case, you don't, Daddy. I can't wear these silly dresses anymore. I won't. You have to let me grow up.
Let you grow up. Let you grow up! I spent my life working to feed and clothe you so that you could grow up, so that you would be happy. I kept you from the boring classroom. I kept you from being stuck in a small town day in, day
I want the
out.
boring classroom and the boring town and my own little house. I want a life like other people. I love you, Daddy, but we're all getting older and you're not getting any younger.
How sharper than a serpent's tooth to have a thankless child.
Daddy, this isn't a Shakespeare play. This is our life. Besides, it's just that, you know, it's...
Yeah, oh, I know. It's time. It's time. It's time.
And do you know what else it's time for? Gee, let's have some music. It's time to draw the winning ticket.
No, it isn't finished. I have had enough time. You have to let me finish. I'll tell you when I'm finished. Go! Please go!
Come on, Gracie.
It is time for the raffle, friend. I'm sure the painting is perfect. It's always just about this point in the show.
I would not rush you. I would not. Woody, please leave me be. Will do, old friend. Will do. Everybody trying to tell me how things go. I'm the one who makes the plans, creates the story, writes the script, paints the pictures. Your best is yet to come. I don't see it, Patty. I don't see it and I don't feel it. How can my future be bigger than my past? My past, filled with color and promise. My past, filled with beauty and light. My past, full of life and adventure. You may as well ask me to give up my sight. I'm an artist, a creator. That's truly what I am. I'm a painter, I'm a gypsy, a vaudevillian. I took the road less traveled, and by God it led me here to be wonderful people. But the next road isn't clear. I have always been a decent man. I paid my bills on time, even though I didn't do what Father had in mind. I made myself respectable every place I went, and now my bank is empty. My time has all been spent. Each painting becomes a part of me. Each leg, each teaser, each year, I'm still defining who I'm meant to be. I need time to get the picture clear. My past, filled with glorious curtains. My past, filled with laughter, delight. My past, full of people and stories. I won't give it up without a good fight. My past, oh my babies, my children. My past makes my future look flat. My past, the mysterious glory. How can my future be bigger than that? How can my future be?
Hello, Charles. Oh, I'm so sorry to interrupt. I thought the show would be over by now.
Oh, Maddie, are you actually here?
Yes, Charles. I'm actually here.
But how?
Well,
Well,
Dr. Rappaccini, our new neighbor, he has a wonderful garden. He made a powder for the gout pains in my leg, so it really wasn't that bad. I just had a feeling you needed me to be here tonight.
oh, Maddie, my love, I don't know what to do. This is a hard one, Maddie.
When we met, you were only a boy, a schemer with barely a dream. I was a girl from a good family, my story simple and clean. From that moment on, it's been you and me. I never needed more. Not once have I ever looked back to see, though the way was seldom sure. Taught yourself how to paint, how to write, and you became a great star. You wrote to me and I saved every page, sharing your life from afar. But now, my dear man, you must trust in me and let me paint the scene. I'm stronger than you know, my love. Take my hand, for on me now you must lean. Come be with me in Virgins, Charlie. Come hold me close in the night. The stars will spark new dreams, my love. New stories are
down that ladder and married me. Together in Virginia. Well, what do you think? Is the painting finished? Is it all right?
I think it's your best yet.
I'm ready. Girls, Woody, it's time for the drawing.
May I have the egg basket, please?
And the winning ticket number is 241.
Anyone have 241? Take your time, find that ticket. Oh, there you are over here. Congratulations. Charlie, show ticket 241 what she's won.
Mother, our beautiful young mother.
Subject, fresh in my heart.
Very, very nice, Charles. One of a kind.
Mama.
Mother, you're here.
And as I said before, you can receive your masterpiece in the lobby after the show.
However did you get here?
Well, let me see. Dr. Rappaccini, our wonderful new neighbor, Giacomo Rappaccini, arranged for a friend of his, Bartolomeo Tomasi, who owns a large grocery in Montpelier, to give me a ride. He and his wife moved up there because the countryside reminded them of Turin, Italy, you know, where they're from. Well, Bartolomeo was delivering his homemade cannolis to his relatives at points between Waterbury and Salisbury, and he picked me up on the way. Very nice man, very talkative. And we had a wonderful time until the mishap with the horse, somewhere near Middlebury. Oh, don't worry. We rescued most of the cannolis. Oh, have you ever had one, Charles? They are delicious, even when you have to wipe some mud off. Well, I spent the night in Salisbury, and in the morning, Bartolomeo introduced me to twin Irishmen named Seamus and Fergal Feeney. They were headed to Rutland, but on the way they kept arguing about the directions. I did notice that Fergal Feeney kept sneaking a nip. Well, at the end of the day, we somehow wound up in Sudbury. Oh, they do love you there in Sudbury, Charles. So much so that the theater manager offered to give me a ride in his automobile almost all the way here, with stops in Teignmouth, Shrewsbury, Ludlow, and Chester. He dropped me in Bellows Falls, where I caught the trolley to Saxtons River, and here I am.
So, you came here via Waterbury, Middlebury, Salisbury, Sudbury, and Shrewsbury.
And Teignmouth.
And Teignmouth.
Oh, the automobile is a great improvement over the horse. Don't you think so, Charles?
Oh, without question. Oh, Maddie, what a show there have been. Revelations. I don't know where to begin. Well, Percy is considering volunteering to fight in France.
Not considering. I'm going, Mother. The Lusitania
All right,
was just...
dear, you can tell me about it later. Arthur was all signed up to go too, but I said...
No, we said. You know, with my job in Bristol and the girls...
Of course, it's the right thing, Arthur.
Maddie, did you know Gracie is thinking about getting married? Now, there's nobody lined up yet, but...
Well, there is Harry.
Harry Meyer!
Charles! I look forward to meeting him, honey.
Now, wait till you hear this.
Florence and Jim are married, and there's a baby on the way. No, she didn't tell me, but a mother knows. Oh, my own love. It really is time. You have made friends in every town and city in Vermont, and your glorious work hangs in dozens of meeting halls, town halls, grange halls, opera houses, Odd Fellows lodges, every kind of place where people meet and discuss and celebrate, graduate, get married, and share the magic that is theater. And you have helped make all this possible.
I guess I did. I I help make these places beautiful. But you know, Maddie, I am tired. Maybe I could rest a little. Run the opera house in Virginia. But you know, I've been thinking, we could show moving pictures. It's a big new thing.
And we'll be together. You can watch the sun go down instead of going to bed when it's coming up.
Darkness and daylight,
Mixing our colors,
darkness and daylight,
we'll have a new view.
shadows and moonbeams, contours and light streams, in darkness and daylight, I'll paint it with you. Darkness and daylight, mixing the colors. Darkness and daylight, color the view. Shadows and moonbeams, contours and light streams. In darkness and daylight, we'll paint it for you.
Never been to the pyramid.
Or an African Casbah.
Never been to London or in Istanbul Bazaar, but he can take you anywhere, from places too extreme. Lots of paints, a brush, a curtain, and you will travel on his dream.
Darkness and daylight, mixing the colors. Darkness and daylight, color the view. Shadows and moonbeams, contours and light streams. In darkness and daylight, we'll paint it for you. I'm so grateful to have lived this dream of darkness and daylight with you. They're travelers who bring their show, wind and rain, through ice and snow. The weather's never stopped them, no, they come to entertain you. We're travelers, not here to stay. We're happy that you came today. It's been a thrill to share our play. We love to entertain you. Stories, songs, a painted curtain. Picture perfect, that's for certain. Quality for quality, we guarantee. We're an angry family traveling theatrical company. We're here to stay as long as it takes for Charlie to cast his spell. A Roman scene, a village green, a masterpiece
We're travelers, we bring our show through wind and rain, through heat and snow. The weather's never stopped us, no. We come to entertain you. We're here to stay as long as it takes for Father to cast his spell. A Roman scene, a village green, a masterpiece of ancient grace. He paints the world beyond. His brush a magic wand. Vermont's own, bred and grown, the one and only Charles Henry. Stories, songs, a painted curtain, picture perfect, that's for certain. Quality, frivolity, we guarantee. We're the Henry family traveling, the Henry family traveling, the Henry family traveling theatrical company. We're the Henry family traveling theatrical company.